Okay, well, we're going to get started. You guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for listening in if you're listening to the recording. Um, if you have been invited to this call, I know it's because somebody cares about you. They care about your health. And most likely they've been learning about their own health as they have listened to similar recordings just like this. So you guys, when we have an understanding about something, we definitely are able to move forward in a way that we can make decisions and take greater action, right? But we need understanding. And you guys, when you understand what it is about our health that makes up our good health, you're able to really protect what I believe is one of the greatest gifts that we have. My health was taken away. I'll share that a little bit later. So it's been given back to me. And when you have your health, you have abundance in every other area of your life. So that's why your health is so important. And especially as we're looking at such a time as this, where there is so much fear around health, so much that we want to stay protected against when you look at the viruses and cancer and heart disease and diabetes. It's not just COVID. The COVID is, kind of scary out there, and we're all going to be going back into the world. But we want to protect our bodies, we want to protect our health as much as we can. If you have, I'm going to go ahead and mute a couple people here just to make sure we can hear okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to share the screen so you guys can see the PowerPoint here. Okay, so we are glad you're here. Welcome. All right, so when we are talking about our health, we're really talking about 6 different areas of health. And, as people who are walking with others, getting started on Juice Plus, it is the primary thing we're looking at, is talking about getting whole food nutrition in your body. But we also do a lot of other education. So we're talking about exercise. Our heart is a muscle. We need to exercise that heart of ours so it stays strong, and as well as other muscles in our body, right? And as we get older, it's so crucial because that has to do with bone density. We need to pull on those bones with exercise. So exercise is crucial. At least 5-6 days a week. Sleeping 7-8 hours a day is really important for us to restore and replenish and to just rest our bodies. Our minds are very active during the day, so we need to rest our minds. We need to manage our stress well. And so, whatever that looks like for you, a lot of people like to meditate, pray, get quiet out in, God's creation out there, out in nature, whatever it is for you. It's really important that we take time to just really manage our stress. Life can be very stressful, right? So we need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. Drinking plenty of water. Water is, our cells, our brains are made up with 85% water, our bodies 80%. So we need to replenish that. When our cells are dehydrated and they're kind of shrunken up like prunes, and we don't want that. We want them to be plump. We want them to be able to operate at the highest level. And that alone can make a huge difference for your body and how you're feeling. We want to use safe products as much as possible in the home. And we definitely want to focus on eating real food. When we eat real food, we are able to protect our bodies from 75% of diseases out there. So that's why we focus primarily on the whole foods, and that's what we're going to be focusing on tonight, is whole food nutrition. So we are an unhealthy country. There's no doubt about it. We're a very fast-paced, convenience-focused society. So whatever's quick and easy is what we tend to focus on. And it really is having a weight on our health. So 1 in 4 people right now will die of heart disease. 1 in 4. 1 in 2 women, 1 in 3 men will develop cancer, not necessarily die of cancer, but get cancer. Okay, we all have cancer cells in our bodies, but we need to, if our immune systems are strong, they're constantly fighting those cancer cells. We need to keep it that way. 1 in 3 will have diabetes by 2050, and 1 in 5 is obese, or children are obese. It's even worse when you look at the adult population. So, and what's not on here, it's not talking about also all the different autoimmune diseases and and viruses and that type of thing going on. So our children are harmed by poor diet, more by poor diet than exposure to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco combined, which is hard to believe. You turn it over to Holly.
All right. And then we've got this problem that our food quality is decreasing. And so more than half of what Americans eat is processed, and most likely that's in the middle of the grocery store, the stuff that's boxed and packaged and in cans that lasts way too long. And so, you're seeing all this stuff, all the junk basically in them, the preservatives, the flavor enhancers, the synthetic stuff, the GMOs, all of that. That's kind of scary stuff that's going to do the opposite of what we want in our bodies. And you see broccoli could lose 50 to 80% of key nutrients before you even purchase it. And it's just picked before it's ripe, and then it's sent all over the country. You don't know how far it's coming from. So by the time you get it, you're probably not getting a whole lot of nutrition in that broccoli. Same with everything else. And so this is a really cool slide, you guys. It's talking about oxidative stress. And if you haven't heard the term oxidative stress, I hadn't really before I joined this mission and partnered with this company. But basically, oxidative stress is, if it's not neutralized, it's going to cause these free radicals in your body, which basically are just going to cause premature aging and disease. We don't want that. The good news is antioxidants, which come from mainly plant foods, and fruits and veggies, are going to protect your cells from that oxidative stress. And so when you look at an apple, you cut it in half, we've all seen it where it browns, same thing with like an avocado. And if you sprinkle the lemon juice, which is an antioxidant on there, it's going to keep it from oxidizing, or it's going to keep it from aging. And certainly in our bodies, that's what we want. We want to age slower and prevent disease. There we go. And this is a really cool slide too. So going back to an apple, and this is actually 300 or 400 of the over 10,000 known nutrients in an apple, as opposed to a multivitamin where you're maybe getting, say, just around 30, and that's of course synthetically made in a lab. And so if you pluck out, say, just the vitamin C out of that apple and try to put it in a pill form, it's going to go in your body. Your body's not going to know what to do with it. It needs the synergy from all those other tens of thousands of nutrients in that apple to go to work properly. Every single piece of produce has its own tens of thousands of known nutrients. And so that's what you want. You want that apple. You want that whole food. And so here we're really going to focus on the fruits and vegetables. That's what's going to get us where we need to be. That's our foundation. And so experts agree that most diseases are preventable with good nutrition. And of course, diet and lifestyle, it's all kind of comes together. There we go. And so here you see a really cool product called Juice Plus. And this is a great way to make one simple change in your life, in your health. This is a way to get 30 different fruits, vegetables, and berries in your body every single day. And
I think she's frozen. Is it me, Brian?
No, she was having it. She was breaking up along there as well.
Okay. We'll see if she comes back again. I'll go ahead and jump in. But so this is the produce that's found in Juice Plus. We've got the fruits that are the red bottle. The veggies are in the green bottle. And then we have all berries and currants and pomegranate, cocoa, some other super high antioxidants in our berry blend. So these are extremely powerful. They're all high in antioxidants. So what it does is it comes into the body. Each one of them has a certain potential of strength in our body. So we know that carrots are great for eye health. We know that cruciferous vegetables are really good for the protection of breast for women, for breast health. Prostate health would be tomatoes. So research is being done on all of these different pieces of produce. And when you look at berries, they're exceptional for cardiovascular health. So we love the Vineyard Blend because of what it's doing to the cardiovascular system. So we need the rainbow of color. We need the wide spectrum of color. And so this is a way to get all of this nourishment in our body. So it's the power of 30 different fruits and vegetables nutritionally. And it just really has an incredible impact on the body. Are you back, Holly? No. Okay, so Juice Plus is unique. It is a food, it's not a vitamin. As Holly was saying, there's quite a difference between the two. So it has a food label. It does not have a supplement label, and that is huge, huge, you guys. We really want to get whole food nutrition in our bodies. And so having a food label is very unique to what Juice Plus is. It really separates us from anything out there on the market. It doesn't have any additives, preservatives, dyes, anything like that in it. It's very pure. It's made with non-GMO ingredients. It's vegan, it's kosher, it's dairy and gluten-free. So all of those things kind of set us apart as a food. It has a NSF certified label on it, which is a third-party organization that comes in and tests every single batch of Juice Plus to make sure that it is what we say is on the label. So that's what they do. We have a special third-party NSF certification for sport, and that is for Olympic athlete, professional athletes. They really need to have that type of NSF label on a product in order to take it. And basically, they're checking that batch even more. They're just constantly, thoroughly making sure that there's nothing. But really, it's we've never had an issue with either one. We have such a high quality of making the product that there's never been an issue with the certification, falling through. So it is the most researched product in the world, brand name nutritional product in the world. It says here over 35. Now we have 41 peer-reviewed, published clinical studies. And for something to be published, it's extremely, extremely difficult to get into a medical journal. And I'll talk more about that here in just a minute. Our research is gold standard research, which basically means it is the top of the line research. So it means that it's all of these things in one. So it's randomized, it's double blind, it's placebo controlled, it's tested on the product itself. A lot of people will say, oh, we're going to test the apple over here and then find results. And then we're going to say, since ours has an apple in it, that ours has research, and it's not official research. So that's called borrowed research. So it's tested on the product. It's human clinical trials have been done in peer-reviewed journals, and it's done very ethically. So you can see some of the institutions here that have done the research and have published journals: Wake Forest, Vanderbilt, Yale, Georgetown University, King's College in England, just amazing. MD Anderson, just amazing universities have our research. And this is why so many doctors recommend it. First of all, it's absorbed into the body. So if you see the last bullet here, it's absorbed into the body. That has to happen first, right? If it's not absorbed, it's not going to do a thing. And that's what a lot of vitamins are doing. They're going right through people. It's not absorbed because the body doesn't recognize the vitamin. It recognizes whole food, what it was designed for. So it's absorbed, and then it goes to work on all these different aspects in our body, all these functions in our body, making everything stronger and operating at a higher level. I love what Dr. Richard Du Bois says here: there is nothing else available any place in the world with or without a prescription that has been clinically proven to do what Juice Plus has been proven to do. And I love that because it is so true. I mean, we just take a massive amount of produce and you can get it in a simple way into your body. And of course, it's going to impact the body in a very powerful way. This is what I needed to hear back when I had fibromyalgia 20 years ago. I had autoimmune disease for 10 years, really had spiraled down, and I was to a place where I just had a lot of anxiety and depression. I was on a lot of medication because I'm a nurse. That's all I knew. So when I saw the research and started reading about nutrition, it was like a veil was lifted and it all made sense to me. I just knew we had to get better nourishment in our body, but I did not like fruits and vegetables. So as soon as I went into the chiropractor and he told me about Juice Plus, I knew that I needed this in my body. I knew that this was an answer. Just sounded too good to be true. So we got started as a family. Within, I would say, 2-3 months, the irritable bowel started clearing up. I had some digestive issues. The allergies started getting better, and my autoimmune disease, after about 8 to 10 months, really was just really didn't exist. I mean, it took a while for me to get there, but they had told me there was no answer and I would be on medication for the rest of my life. So Juice Plus gave me my health back, which gave me my life back. And I was able to then start working out again and exercising, which is what I had done prior to that. Brian and I had met as athletes. So to be able to work out and exercise again was just amazing. So I'm so, so grateful for this product and what it has done for me and my family. And then we have the research for the children. It's called the Family Health Study. And basically, if you are taking Juice Plus personally, you're able to sponsor a child to take Juice Plus for free. They need to be between age 4 and 18, as well as undergrad college students can take it for free for up to 4 years, which is amazing. The heart of this company is that they just truly care about the younger generation. They want them to be healthy. They want them to be well. And so you can see here some of the statistics that are coming back regarding the study. They're missing fewer days of school. They're going to the doctor less. They're eating a lot more fruits and vegetables. It's called metabolic programming. And we are so grateful for that. So Holly, are you back?
Fingers crossed.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So Omegas, you guys, it's one of our newest products, and it has just been a game changer, especially for me as an athlete. I played college tennis. I know we have a lot of athletes on tonight. And for me, adding this nutrition to the other 3 blends has been a game changer, especially for joint pain. I need a lot of mental help, guys. So it's helped me think clearer, and it's a really great product. And the cool thing is it's 100% plant-based. And so instead of having the fish oil, we're used to hearing omega-3s, fish oil, right? Well, I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever taken fish oil, there's normally some burps that come along with that. Well, we don't have that with this. It kind of tastes like a dreamsicle, and it's just plants. And so this is far more sustainable than fish. It's just going straight to the plant source, that algae that the fish was getting theirs from. And it's cold pressed to keep in the nutrition. We don't just have omega-3, it's 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 in the perfect ratio for your body for optimal health. And again, it's vegan. The vegan capsules are there, which is great. And then we have these complete shakes, and this is a whole different array of nutrition. I'm not going to read through all of it, but you can see this, tons of sprouts and different types of plant proteins. And it's vegan, non-GMO ingredients, gluten and dairy free, lots of plant protein, fiber, which we so desperately need in our American diet. And then it's low glycemic. So you're not going to have a sugar rush and a crash. You're going to have that basically an even energy level, basically. And so all these ingredients are just incredible. And you can see the safety of soy. It depends on the source. Sometimes people talk about that. But when you're getting that pure non-GMO soybean just crushed, it has some incredible nutritional values, and it really helps even fight against a lot of disease we're finding out. And then Jason, would you mind unmuting and sharing your story? Do you mind here?
Of course not. Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Wendy. So far, so good. I love it. Just it's funny how you sit on several of these, and it seems like you can't get more excited, and then all of a sudden you get more ramped up and more excited. But my name is Jason Reinhart. For those of you that I have not met, and I'm excited that I think I have like 8 or 9 people on this call, some that have joined my journey and some that are just checking this out for the first time. I've been in the health and fitness industry for now 21 years. Started a long time ago down in Dallas, Texas, after my professional football days were done. Played 3 years after college football, and understood from an early age how important health and fitness was. Exercise is medicine, right? And same with nutrition. And so through my journey and chasing the corporate ladder, my diet kind of took a back seat to working long hours. And everybody thinks that because you work in a health club, you must work out all day. And that's kind of farthest from the truth. And so 7 years ago, actually next month's going to be my 7-year anniversary, I started my own and founded my own company, GoMad Fitness, which GoMad stands for Go Make a Difference. And we started with one health club, and now we have 4 in Michigan and Ohio. They're open 24/7, 20 to 25,000 square feet health clubs. And it's been an amazing journey. And in each club, we have a smoothie bar, and we do what we think are healthy shakes and pre and post workout. And again, we're trying to incorporate the nutritional journey along with everybody's fitness journey. Once again, going back to the importance of exercise as medicine. And so Holly and I went to Northwood University together. She was on the tennis team, I was on the football team, and we just became friends. And so over the last probably 8 months, seeing Holly post quite often about Juice Plus, and then her husband, who coaches for the Tennessee Titans, seeing his involvement, and knowing the criteria to have a professional athlete or an Olympic athlete take something, let's say, offline, is critical to their success. And so when I saw the NSF Sports Cert that Juice Plus has created, and then I see that it's free for kids, it really had me asking questions. And so I started messaging Holly on Instagram. Didn't have her cell phone at the time, and I said, tell me more about this. I have to know more, because my brand and my reputation is very important to me, and there's no way that I can bring something into my company as a coach, as a business owner, as a dad, as a husband, that'll tarnish that. I just can't take a chance. And by all means, God knows I don't have any free time at all to do anything else other than to focus on my kids, family, and business. And so anyway, we had several conference calls exactly like this, Zoom calls. I saw the presentation that some of you are seeing for the first time tonight, and I was sold. And so, not only am I a customer now, but now I've invited people to share the journey and share the good news with others, because it's whole food nutrition at its simplest forms for all ages and all fitness levels, is like I like to say. I also have the good pleasure to be the chairman of the International Board, which is the largest governing body to represent the health and fitness industry, IHRSA. I'm in my 4th year of a 5-year term. And so we're in constant communication with the WHO. We have lobbyists in DC currently fighting. We were on 3 conference calls today. We're fighting for the small business and the economic relief that we all hope to get. Here in Michigan and Ohio, we hope to open in May and get our health clubs back online and really do things the right way as we ramp up America again. But it's been really enjoyable. I never thought I'd say that when my clubs got shut down and I had 0 revenue coming in, that it would be a joy to work on another business. And here we are with a big smile, sharing the journey of Juice Plus with superstars like yourselves. And so whether it's personal friends, my sisters on this call, people that have worked for me in the past, people that are currently working for me, it's something you can share with just anybody, because again, it's simply fruit and vegetables. And so I won't continue rambling on. That's my elevator speech. That's kind of my why. And it's something I can rally behind, because it's something that I need more of. Because typically when I've introduced fruit and vegetables to my kids, it also has a side jar of ranch. And so in my research, there's no ranch with the capsules that I take every day. And you know what? Every morning we wake up before school, or now homeschooling, I give them their little pouch of their fruit and vegetables, their gummies. They take 2 veggies, 2 fruit gummies, and it's just part of their day. They now look for it. And so it's refreshing. And Holly, thank you for introducing me to it. And if anyone has any questions, I'm a team player, and I'm here to help. So thank you.
Thank you, Jason, and thanks for being a part of this and sharing. Appreciate it. And then we're going to talk about another thing that, Jason, you're going to need at your clubs. And this is Tower Garden. And this is a really cool way to be able to grow and have control over your own produce. And you can use this indoors, outdoors, all year round if you'd like, with our grow lights. And you can see here, it uses less water, less space, you have more yield, it grows faster, and it's safe and nutritious. You can completely control what you're putting in your body, which is amazing. And so you're just pumping water in this tower tonic. So basically just this nutrition up to the top of the tower, and it just sprinkles and spoon feeds the roots. So no soil or anything like that, which is really cool. So talk to the person that invited you if you want to learn more about the Tower Garden. And Juice Plus is affordable. This is one of the best things about it is the price, because I realized very quickly that I could not afford to put this into my body every day, the actual produce, right? I went to the grocery and I tried to get 7 servings of different types of produce. And I will tell you, it cost me about $15, and it wasn't a variety of 30. I'll tell you that. And so I just love the cost. I love that it's, basically the price of an organic apple. The kids are free, ages 4 through undergrad and college, like we talked about. And you can obviously see the price here, but I certainly know that I can't do this on my own for anything close to this. And then I love that we also offer some free health resources for people. And so if you go to healthylivingrevolution.com, again, ask the person that invited you, they'll get this to you. We do have free online cookbooks. We have information for the kiddos, great health webinars, and even some online exercise classes. And so we just really want to help people along their journeys any way we can. And so we invite you to join us. And so maybe you're ready to make a change in your health and you're thinking, yeah, let's get started. And so we'll talk to you and figure out what that looks like and what might be the best plan of action for you. And maybe you're thinking of some people in your life that could benefit from this. I know that's what I did. I just started thinking, oh my goodness, everybody in my family needs to hear about this. And so maybe you can partner with us and share with a few other people. And then maybe you're thinking, I could use a little side income. I could use an extra revenue stream. And so thinking what you could do with extra money, what could that look like? And so, maybe you'd like to join us and do that. And so we can certainly help you, figure out what that looks like for you. And, maybe being able to share this gifts of hope with other people that you care about in your life. And so just inviting you to join our mission. If it's on your heart and you're thinking, yes, this looks like fun. These are fun people, right? And we're absolutely super fun. Then we just would love to have you help us inspire healthy living around the world. That's for sure. And then this is our guy. This is the guy that started it all, Jay Martin. He's been at this for 50 years, and he is our founder, our president. He's still at the helm of the company today. He's wonderful, super approachable. I hug him every time I see him. And since 1970, our mission with this company has been to inspire healthy living around the world and build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people as possible realize their dreams. And I'll tell you right now, because of this man and this product and this business, my life has changed. And I've been at this for over 9 years, you guys. I would do this for free for the rest of my life because I think it's that important. But I'm really grateful I don't have to. And it's just really afforded me and my husband opportunities that we may not have had, especially as his career coaching he's moved up. There have been times where, you take jobs you don't necessarily, they don't pay well, to move up that ladder. And so this business has always been there along the journey. And so I'm just super grateful for that. You're muted, buddy.
All righty, here we go. My dog chose to just make a lot of noise here all of a sudden. So our mission is unique. As we talked about earlier, the product is unique, right? Well, our mission is unique, what we're doing and the solid company that we stand on. It was founded in 1970, as like Holly shared. We're in over about 26 countries now. We are part of the wellness industry. And I'm telling you, after this pandemic, this wellness industry is exploding right now. People want to be well. They want to understand how to protect their bodies. So the time is now, and it's perfect, a perfect time to join. Over 15 billion in sales since inception, and that just continues to get better with time. Core beliefs, basically, we are all about longevity. The company is very forward thinking. Everything that they do is looking out 10, 15, 20 years to make sure that we are set now for where we're headed. So I love that. We are all about authenticity, just, doing the presentation, kind of going with the flow when things come up for us. And thank you for your patience. But we are all about being authentically us and really encouraging everybody to step into who they are authentically. And so I love that about our business. It's everything is just high quality. The product and the business, our tools, how we go about doing the business, we really just help people step into that. It's a great community of people. We like to keep it super simple, and we want to be very approachable. Our product is unique, as we talked about. I won't really hit that again, but just some of the things we shared earlier is really what sets us apart as a product. And our business model is definitely unique. It's only $52 to get started. That's the sign-up fee, believe it or not. So you own your own franchise at that point, and it's every year is that $52 fee. You can work from anywhere. So you can travel, you can be on vacation. So often Holly is somewhere traveling and she'll be in touch and, doing her business while she's away. And, it's just nice that you can take this business wherever you go. And because it's so much a part of our lives, we're so often just still, even though we're on vacation, we're still doing our job because we love it so much. So it's very small, focused product line like you saw, consumable, residual income is amazing. So as you start to build team under you, you start to lead them well, and then they bring on team and they bring on team, and pretty soon you are getting this amazing residual income. So it's quite amazing. And as you continue to grow in the business, you start to realize that potential more and more. It can be part-time or full-time, whatever you want it to be. There is no overhead. There is very low overhead, no inventory. You don't have to carry a bunch of product in your garage or your basement. We have amazing websites and support, and the commission levels that you reach. So once you reach a position, it's always permanent. So you might have something happen in your life. You can come right back in again at the same position. And we just help you. We work as a team to help at some of those difficult times in life. And there's no glass ceiling. So whatever you want, the sky is the limit. Upper leadership levels, there is a business investment bonus, which is basically an expense allowance. They give you money each month for that. And they have the most amazing benefits package. And I'd be happy to share more on that if you're interested. We are a company that gives back, very philanthropic. And so these are just a few of the organizations that the company gives to. And we love being a part of a company that is paying forward not only to us in the field, but to us, people in the world who are in need. So that is it. We're going to unshare the screen here. And I'm going to stop the recording. And if you guys have